So as you guys know, there's quite a lot of drama lately about Dehya being pretty underwhelming and her multipliers being really bad. They were made this way only so she can be added to standard banner. So they literally made her bad just so you wouldn't lose 50-50 to something actually valuable. And I'm just gonna show you a few ways that Hoyoverse tries to manipulate you into pulling Dehya into thinking that she's actually good, despite her being actually really bad. So let's just watch the first footage. This is from the 3.5 preview livestream. So as you can see, they choose all of the teams. And okay, we can see that this is a Dehya team. And the Dehya team has literally 3 buffs. One of them is pyro damage, most likely. One of those I checked is offensive buff, which like gives you attack, I think 32%. And the other one, like, well, actually, I don't know what it does. But let's just assume it's just 2 offensive buffs, right? So we have Dehya in this team. So you would think that with those buffs, at least a level 90 Dehya would do quite a decent amount of damage. So let's move on to the combat clip. So Dehya hit a slime here. It vaporizes. This is a level 70 slime and this is a level 90 Dehya with even buffs. So this is how little HP it takes, right? There's the next hit. It takes... Look how little HP it takes, and this is a level 90 Dehya, right? And this is all her burst. And okay, the last hit does something, but this is like only a single hit and it's not even that much. Like, this is a Hydro Slime. Was this hit vaporized? I don't even know. Even if it wasn't, this amount of damage wasn't like high at all. And then they use Zhongli Burst, which actually finishes that other guy. So like all of those characters probably are built, since Zhongli is built. Plus Dehya has also pyro damage buff from one of those 3 buffs at the beginning. And she still couldn't eliminate a Hydro Slime, which is insane in my opinion. But this isn't exactly the way Hoyoverse manipulates you into pulling Dehya. This is rather the opposite, right? We're supposed to see the cool gameplay and be like, whoa, she's so cool, I'm gonna pull on her, but then she's like bad. But the way they manipulate you is actually something that you were already able to see, or actually you weren't able to see, which is no damage numbers, right? Let's play that clip once again, but with normal speed, might as well. Yeah, so as you can see, there is no damage numbers. And you might be thinking, okay, why would there be damage numbers? We don't need that. Sure, but when we move back to version 3.3 special program, as you can see, there's also a combat event and we can see all of the numbers. Whoa, wonder why is that? Why did they specifically decide to turn off the numbers with a Dehya showcase? Well, it's obvious they realize she's just bad. And they know there's going to be like nothing good about this character, like combat-wise. So they just try to manipulate people into thinking that she's gonna be good in something like this, even though she won't. So this one is even more interesting, for me at least. I saw this one on Twitter. I didn't find this one myself. But basically, we have a clip of Dehya. She places her E here, right? And her E is supposed to like apply pyro. And we were speculating that Ganyu Melt might be actually like the single valuable team in which she could be played. But as it turns out, like, you see this clip and you're like, oh, like, they showcase Ganyu with Dehya. Surely Dehya works with Ganyu. Surely Ganyu mets all of her hit, right? So let's review the footage once again. Right, so as you can see, there's a pyro on the enemy from the aura here. You use Ganyu charge shot. There's still effect, so that melted, and there's still some pyro left. And here is the second hit. As you can see, there's still some pyro on the enemy. Ganyu shoots. Pyro aura is removed after the first shot, and then the whatever it is, like a recoil or like a bloom of Ganyu charge shot. That's its thing, but as you can see, there's no more pyro on the enemy. So if I understand it correctly, what happened here is Ganyu applied cryo and then Dehya's E melted, which in my opinion is it's really a weird manipulation. Because like the only thing that they would need to add here is like one additional dendro to actually make this work, so it would trigger burning. Right, and then we can go forward, but that's kind of the clip, right? So they kind of make you believe that she actually like melts, while she indeed doesn't. So that's kind of the clip. So those are just 2 ways they literally make us believe that she can work in those ways that were shown, even though she can't. And I'm just so sad with how bad she is. Like, pretty much since 3.0 lineup has been leaked, and we got her leaks like 9 months ago or something. I was just waiting for this one character specifically. I didn't even care about any other characters from the lineup, just her, and then they like release her in this state. I really hope there's going to be like, I don't know, first anniversary incident again, and they decide to buff her multipliers at least a little bit, which I highly doubt anything like this will happen, and I'm just gonna be disappointed, but this is what it is. So subscribe, I guess.